lie! Fuck it!
DJ! The king of rock, cool. The king of rock, one. The king of rock, cool. The king of...
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
DJ! The king of rock, cool. The king of rock, one. The king of rock, cool. The king of rock, one. The king of rock, cool. The king of rock, one. The king of rock, cool. The king of rock, one. The king of rock, cool. The king of rock.
Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Free Talk Wrestling. I am the one and only Cannon Coaster, joined by, as always, Phil the Future over here, and the Master of Ceremonies, Too Sweet, down below. How you doing?
Oh, good. Oh, good. So, I promised we would be live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. TikTok said, fuck you guys.
Oh, TikTok being a bitch. Well, what else is new? TikTok's always a bitch.
I think
I mean, hell,
like,
they banned Roman Reigns. Did anybody see that?
that was great.
Like, what the hell? Y'all banned the tribal chief? I mean, I'm not one to be like, y'all banned the tribal chief. How dare you? Because,
They didn't
well,
ban.
I mean, after getting that Oso kick, yeah, he might need to be banned.
They didn't ban Jimmy.
They didn't ban Jay. They didn't ban Trinity. They didn't ban any other Fatu, just Roman.
Because he's no longer head of the table, so they had to get rid of him. They're just a little late. HK, what up?
HK.
What is up?
Thank you, my brother.
So where you guys want to start off tonight at?
What do we think of Money in the Bank?
Amazing.
solid show.
We okay with Damian Priest?
I called it.
Yeah, you did call it. You called it last week when you're like, I want Damian Priest, but I could see LA Knight.
Yeah,
That's because Too Sweet
Oh,
Blaze
HK's
is
meeting Van
the
Ness on Saturday. Look at you.
psychic of Free Talk Wrestling.
Oh, Phil, you have to do it.
Oh, boy. Yes. We all know who he is. He's Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. Yes. Danhausen.
Please have fun
Funny
meeting him.
story is, I met Danhausen without knowing I met Danhausen.
You met
How-
him without knowing who he was. Oh, my goodness.
I met
How
him
did you
in
do that?
2000. Okay, here's the story. I met him in 2016.
Okay.
We went to Clash Wrestling together. I remember him in the crowd because I know what he looks like without the face paint and everything. And I remember, I forget his partners' names. The guys that help him
I have no idea.
on YouTube. If you go to his YouTube, they're on there all the time.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
they were seated 3 rows back from the ring on the entrance side of Clash Wrestling, and I was 3 rows back on the opposite, like not opposite, but like kitty corner to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know this until I was watching Danhausen's box openings. He does fan mail openings, and they were talking about meeting Daddy Ass at Taylortown in 2016, meaning me and Danhausen both met Daddy Ass on the same motherfucking day.
For the very first time.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's awesome. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant!
He grew up, Danhausen grew up maybe 3 hours away from where I'm at right now.
That's not that bad.
Oh,
No.
wow, okay. Solid.
He grew up in Traverse City, Michigan.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, what is it? It's funny. Also on the AEW side, Dynamite last night, there was a trios match that happened that blew my mind. The fact that
Before we
it
get to
was,
that,
oh shoot, oh man, who team? It was a trio. It was a trios match. I forget who the heck it was, but they went up against the Blade, and out of freaking nowhere, the Bollywood Boys, aka Samir and Neil Singh from WWE.
Nice. Hey, at least they're getting work again.
Oh no, it was the Acclaimed. That's what it was. It was the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass versus the Blade and the Bollywood Boys. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, we got the Singh brothers.
That's dope. But yeah, all right. Before we get into Dynamite and all that, we'll go back to Money in the Bank. So
Yeah.
Okay, we got Senor Money in the Bank.
Señor Dinero en el Banco. I mean, that's how you say it in Spanish, but whatever.
What are your guys' thoughts on that one?
I'm
Man,
all
he
for
was
it.
right there. LA was right there. I'm not gonna lie. LA Knight was right there. Like, I think Damien will make a really good one. I think it's gonna be better for story wise. But God, I want to see that LA push so bad.
Yeah.
Like Triple H
Yeah.
said, it's better to be patient sometimes.
I agree.
I was
But I'm
actually
impatient.
at first when I saw it, I was like, "Ah, motherfucker!" And then I was like, "Wait, I'm right." So, haha.
Ah,
I was excited because I predicted correctly. Then the next match on Money in the Bank was
Was it the Ronda? Shayna? No.
Yeah, it was. It was.
yeah, it was which
Ronda and Shayna versus Liv
that
Mortel.
match is the first
Thank you,
time
God.
I will
Thank you.
give a Ronda Rousey match 5 stars.
5 stars.
Only for the fucking ending. And not only for the ending, but for Ronda's actual fucking outfit for the night.
My
She was
God.
dressed as Majin Vegeta.
Yep.
The
I
best
know.
version of Vegeta.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
It was great. I thought when I was watching, I didn't realize she had the Majin. And I
Yeah.
thought Shayna had busted her open like the hard way. And I was like, fuck yeah.
No, I knew she came out with something, like something was on her head, but I couldn't tell what it was until got a close up, and I'm like, oh, that's a Majin Buu.
See, I don't like look at Ronda Rousey like that at all. Like when she's on my TV, I kind of like pay attention to other shit.
Yeah, it's bathroom break.
I'm gonna go smoke me a cigarette. I'll be back.
I'm gonna smoke a cig. I'll be back.
No, seriously, that was great because nobody saw it coming, and it was one of those. Thank you, God.
I
Thank
popped.
you.
Yeah, the
It popped
fact
me.
that it was so sudden was shocking.
Beautiful. I think what's even more beautiful is Shayna's promo for Monday Night Raw.
Oh, the best one she ever did.
Oh,
I think it was good because I saw most of it, and the part I saw was amazing, where she went into saying, Rhonda, you didn't do shit for this fucking business. You didn't put your work in.
you
You
walked
didn't do
right in
nothing.
the back door.
I set up rings. I came 3 hours before the show. I did this, and I brought you in, and you've been
you
a
weren't
piece
there-
of shit
yeah.
ever since.
Yeah,
The
literally.
only
she
reason
said,
you're
like,
still on TV is because of me.
Yeah.
That's facts. I mean, yeah, Shayna literally came out and said, like, I actually did work so that I could be in the position I'm at. You were just given you were just given the opportunity on a silver platter. You got the okay to just walk out at the Royal Rumble and basically point at the WrestleMania sign and get a match at Mania 34. Me? I had to fight and claw my way through NXT. Become a 2-time NXT Women's Champion, basically, yeah. Became
Yeah.
a 2-time NXT Women's Champion just to get on the main roster. Like, come out as a freaking monster heel, destroy everybody in an elimination chamber, only for Vince to say no.
And have a
And-
lackluster start and stop and start and stop and start and stop over and over again.
Yeah, literally, she's now like what, 3 or 4-time women's tag team champion when she should be
Yep.
more than just a tag champ.
This is it right here. This is the
Women's
beginning.
Champion. Yeah. Why isn't she in like the same category as fucking Charlotte and
Or Oscar.
Bianca or Oscar or somebody like
Like,
Baszler?
She
should have
was in
never
the
been
category.
put with Ronda.
she was in the category with Asuka. When Asuka and her were coming up from NXT, we both looked at them as equals. The main roster has absolutely destroyed Shayna, but I think Ronda has destroyed her worse.
This
Yep.
is thank the Lord. This is Ronda's last run.
So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a match at SummerSlam.
Before. I'm hoping, praying.
I'm
I've
thinking
been
that's
saying
going to
this
be a
for months.
SummerSlam match.
I've been
And
saying this
Shayna
for
will go
months.
over.
We need the first ever women's fight pit match.
Yep.
What if they had it in like an octagon?
They're gonna have to, dude. It's
Even
gonna
better.
have to happen. They're both MMA fighters. That is the only way you can end this feud to make it make sense.
But you have to have Shayna
put her
literally
in the
busting
ring,
her
put her in
open.
the fucking cage, whoop her ass, and put her down for good.
I think you have to have Shayna bust her open.
Yeah, there's got to be blood.
Whether
There
the
will be
easy
blood.
way or the hard way.
I think Ronda and Baszler could both go in there and actually have a UFC fight. And
They could
if they want to make spots, they can. But if not, fuck it, just do it the right way.
have match of the night if you let them.
Yes. You can actually get a fucking 10-star match out of both of that, just that particular match set, those two. And then if you really want to push it home, you have Dana White fucking do the ring announcing.
Everybody in the UFC.
So now here's the way to push Ronda out. We need to treat her like John Moxley. And what I mean is she needs to bleed. You give Ronda a little bit of blood and the whole world will never shut up. Because when's the last time we've seen Ronda bleed? What?
I don't know.
Phil, fix your hat, dog. Your eyebrows are making my eyebrows hurt.
Shut up.
All right, so we all are in agreement. It was a great match, only because Ronda finally got what she deserved.
Mm-hmm.
The next match,
Intercontinental Championship match between Gunther and Matt Riddle.
Matt
great
Riddle
match.
got
I was not popping for fucking a return from Drew
Bruh.
McIntyre.
Yeah,
You know,
I
Like,
it
less
could
than
have been
return
Randy.
for me.
It could have been Randy. It could have
I-
been Bray, but it was.
It's
You know-
not even that it was him. Like, I would have popped if it was any other situation for him. If he was coming back to go against fucking Roman Reigns, or if he was coming back to go against Seth Rollins. One of the two. Because
Yeah.
that man needs to come out of the mid-card. He's not a mid-carder anymore. He hasn't been since he returned. Stop making him a mid-carder.
Exactly. Like honestly, like Gunther needs this. He still needs the title.
I'm not saying Gunther's a mid-carder, but he is the king of mid-card with that title.
Mhm.
Yes, I mean I want him. I want him surpassing the Honky Tonk Man's record before he drops that belt.
Right.
Agreed.
But Riddle got that ass whooped.
Yo,
Like-
yeah.
Gunther
I-
is gonna cave your chest in. Should be a fucking t-shirt.
You're gonna get your fucking chest.
You're gonna get your head, or you're gonna get your fucking chest caved in.
Yeah, like you're gonna get your fucking head kicked in. You're gonna get your fucking
Gunther's
chest kicked
gonna
in.
kill you. Gunther's gonna kill you.
Yes.
Gunther's gonna chop you. Gunther's gonna chop you.
No, just go clear.
Listen, I will tell this story till I'm blue in the face. Atlas Hightower smacked me in the chest one time. I will never take another chop in my life.
It's bad. I know if I take a chop, I'll probably die, but I'm still like, if I take a chop, I know exactly who I'm taking a chop from. It's one of two people, either John Moxley or put me on my deathbed, Miro.
Yeah.
Keith,
No,
Lee.
John
you're
Moxley
gonna-
might be
you're
like,
talking
all
about-
right.
If
I'll
I'm
be
if I'm
nice to
taking
you.
the easy way out, I'm going to ask Gunther to chop me.
Like, if I'm on the deathbed and it's one of those, what's a fun way
Like,
to go
I'm-
out?
I'm in
Hey,
such
Gunther.
fucking pain. Gunther, come
The
chop me,
Darwin
please.
Awards.
Like,
Chop me.
That should be a Make-A-Wish thing.
That's so wrong. Oh my god. You know what the
That
worst
would
part
be
is?
my Make-A-Wish.
My ass would have probably made a wish for that when I had the ability to do that. My ass probably would have done that at 4 years old. I want to get chopped. Yeah.
What?
Damn.
No, like your voice ends up sounding like a South Park character for like the next few weeks.
No, bro, you just flatline.
Yeah, no, yeah, you
Dr.
just
Kevorkian
flatline.
style.
It'd be like, oh,
Chop
well,
it, baby.
at least he went out like a man.
Yeah, literally, he chops you. You just it's just like the rigor mortis activated. It's like he turned into an action figure, and he's coming.
Well, that's what she said.
Oi.
Speaking of that, back to Drew.
Yeah.
Because no, did anybody hear on Monday Night Raw? Take your shirt off. You know, I
Mhm.
can hear them saying to take my shirt off, take my top off,
You know, I can hear you guys back here.
telling me to take my top off. I'm like, oh
That's
boy,
crazy.
we're definitely trying to get some Raw Underground back.
Raw Triple X. Raw 30.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, the best fucking part of Raw 30 was the LA Knight thing with Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like, I just resaw that a couple hours ago, and I was like, wow, that was actually pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, he just hands it off to he literally hands it off to Bray, and then Bray just
Yep.
Mr. Abigail.
So what was the next?
Cody Rhodes and Dirty Dom Mysterio.
I didn't see that match.
All right. Hold on. We
I
have
did
got
not
to
pay
talk
attention
about
to
the
that
damn
match.
entrance. The damn entrance of Cody Rhodes. Did you not hear the goddamn UK crowd singing? No, not the whoa, singing
They
the
were singing
whole
the whole
fucking
freaking
song.
Yep. They did it in
Baltimore.
Saudi too.
No, not this loud.
Not as
Not
loud as
this
London.
loud.
Not as loud
Like,
as London.
London,
all-
you could clearly hear.
Hey, my
Hey,
son,
my soul,
everything's
out of control.
Listen, if they're gonna have Cody Rhodes do this fucking the Patriot from
Oh, you
The
mean Homelander?
Boys, or yeah,
Well, he came out a little English. He changed it up a little.
but here's my thing: like they should make him a heel in every other country besides America. Do him the Bret Hart way
Perfect.
in every
Right
single
down
way.
to the-
I don't think we're there yet. I think he's too hype right now. Like he's always hyped up no matter where he goes.
Yeah, but
I think he's too hyped
fucking
up right
heel
now.
work- Cody's heel work is so great. Like that's
I
where he
think-
got over at was his heel work in the Indies, dude.
I say let him get this title, and then let him go heel. Like
Yeah,
once
then-
he's got the title, I've got it. What the hell do I need the you people for?
You people have booed me everywhere I've gone.
You
Doesn't
people booed me
matter where
so
I go,
bad I had to
you
get
gotta
out of this
boo me.
company.
Like I got booed out of my own company from you fucking people.
I made
And
a
then-
name for myself.
I come back here, and the only reason I get a pop is when I pop my solar plex off my chest.
Damn.
Ouch.
You don't gotta do it like that. I was at Hell in a Cell when he had to come out like that, bro.
Hey, you got a pop though, didn't you?
He did. Like, as soon as he took the jacket off, and it's all like
That was the first
red,
ever.
black, blue, purple.
That was the
I'm
first
like-
ever WWE
I'm
all
like,
collective.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm literally
everyone
like,
just.
shrink back. I'm like, Jesus.
That's all you-
And the
Really?
fact that there was
Oh.
no pictures before, there was nothing, nobody saw nothing, and then he just slowly takes it off, and every
it was the biggest in the world.
This is gonna be a 5-10 minute match. No
Like, yo, for
bullshit. It's
real.
30.
Like, if you want to know what it was almost like in the Allstate Arena at that moment, even though it was loud, I could still hear everybody's asshole just going.
That shit
It's
was
like
stupid.
after that, you could hear a pin drop because it was that quiet.
Yeah,
Because
you
like
could
everyone's
literally just
ass
hear
broke,
him
like everyone's ass literally just
brushing
went
the coat off.
like, yeah, it just
It was. That's one of those. If you go back and watch, you still like go,
Kinda
oh, poor
cringe at
guy.
first.
yeah, it's just like
Oh, it's not that bad. I just look at it and go, ugh, this
I
is
just said,
gonna
ow.
be a quick match.
I was like, oh, that shit's gonna hurt. Like,
Are
he's
you
Yeah.
gonna hurt himself more.
part of you is kind of just right there, just like.
But like he said, the
my
doctor pretty
leg
much
hurts
told him,
now.
he's like, there's nothing else you can do to it. You're already fucked. Fuck it.
You're fucked.
It was at that point.
You're fucked.
Dude, he's like, literally in an interview, he's like, there's nothing, the doctor told me there was nothing I could do to hurt myself worse, so I said, fuck it, and he said, fuck it too.
The fact that Cody Rhodes was also able to hit a pedigree like that, though.
That man can get an adrenaline rush.
Adrenaline!
And now we're gonna have him and Brock for bout number 3.
Yeah. Texas bull rope match.
You think we'll
Loser
have a
leaves
bull?
WWE match.
I mean, if it were a Texas bull rope match, I mean, it would be a great way to remember his father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. Like, come on.
I got an idea.
What you got?
Because WWE always wants to kind of one up AEW.
Mhm.
Why don't you make it a dog collar match?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't see a bull rope or a dog collar match in WWE anytime soon.
I mean, I think they were saying though that they were looking for something that they hadn't done in years. I'm like, are we gonna get like a 3 stages of hell match? Could we get a first blood match?
Oh,
Could we get?
Cody is trying to lobby for blood, though. He has been.
let me tell you, if we get a first blood match between Brock and Cody, I'm in. I'm in for that. Like,
Might be a loser leaves WWE match. This
I'll
might be
take
the
that
last
too.
time we see Lesnar.
I don't think it will ever be the last time we'll see Lesnar. He can leave, but I don't think it'll ever be the last
I think
time.
it's time.
That
though.
man's gonna go in a Hall of Fame at some point. I give him 5 more years, and then he's gonna like hang it up. Like, all right, I'm done. Or the moment his kid gets in the company, I'm done.
They need to bring Sable back and let her come out with Brock.
Oh,
already
God.
know
Or
Five
WWE, knock, knock, knock. Can we get a tag team match? Can we get Lesnar, Sable versus Cody, Brandy?
Oh boy. Ooh.
Can we? I mean,
Oh,
realistically, come on. Great way to bring in Brandy. Great way to bring in more people
minute,
from the
wait a minute.
Attitude.
Hold up. So you're just gonna have Sable come out in a nice bra and everything, some panties, and everybody's gonna go, oh, okay, again. She's gonna cut the promo, and then out of nowhere, who told you it was open mic night, bitch?
Yeah.
I don't want to see
I'm
Sable
sorry.
in a bra panty now.
I'm not
That's
even gonna
way too-
lie. I need more Brandy promos after that one. I needed more after that. And the fact that they did not give it to me, I was upset.
Yo, do you remember that one promo when Brandy Rose literally called Dan Lambert like a cheap ass
broke
version
ass.
of Paul Heyman?
Yes.
And I
just a
remember
cheap
Dan
or
right
broke
after she
ass
said that, he's
Paul
like,
Heyman.
I honestly prefer Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was-
yes, sir.
When he said that, I honestly prefer Jim Cornette. I'm like, oh, no,
Automatic.
he did
I
it.
was right
I
back there.
mean, I'm like, hey, this guy knows his stuff. Yes, sir.
Because my God, oh my God. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, Brandy promos were amazing because you're like, please let her be pissed off. Please let her be pissed off. Oh, she's pissed off. This is good. Because if she wasn't pissed off, it was like, that was kind of lame. I know you can do better. Oh, she's pissed. Now she's pissed. Here we go. Ha ha. You heifer?
Yeah.
Get back in the line, heifer. I'm like, oh my god. Who? Hold up. Let's get. I got it. Brandy, Zelina Vega on the mic. Yeah. Yeah. Latin Heat versus Ghetto Avenue. I kid you not. I kid you not. The promos of that, they would go so viral. But you have to have TV 14
Holy
for
crap,
that specific promo.
Why have my legs gotten goosebumps now?
Giggity.
Yeah, I got goosebumps for real though. Oh man. But yeah, I guess if we were to segue to that, we got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match now. The new Miss Money in the Bank being the one and only Io Sky.
Yo, yes. I was actually happy that Io won because I'm like, who's gonna win? It's a toss up. If you're gonna have somebody actually win it, like not Becky or Bailey or Trish, then you gotta push them. So who you gonna do that?
Yeah, honestly, my pick was Io. I know a lot of people were kind of pushing for Zelina, but I think Io was the best pick.
I agree. I would still want to see Zelina get a push because she is getting better and better and better every time in the ring.
Oh, for real. Absolutely for real.
Honestly, when Carmella gets back, when pregnancy's all over, when she gets back, I want Zelina versus Carmella.
Oh, yeah, rehash some of that. Yeah.
That or Zelina versus Alexa. I mean, Zelina versus Bianca would be fine right now. I know Zelina can be a top contender for the women's. We just have to utilize her. I think we need to get her out of the LWO.
Exactly. And I will say though, I also have to say, like, some of the gear that night was also really great. Like Santos for LWO coming out with the Azteca look. With that Azteca look, I'm like, hey, wait, is that the pink tape guy?
And then Zelina was what, Black Frieza?
Zelina almost did have a Frieza thing going on.
Yeah, she had a Black Frieza because I saw her say that on Twitter. And then Becky was dressed as Siren, which is the daughter of Banshee from X-Men. And originally I thought that was Dark Phoenix mixed with Banshee. So I was halfway right.
I honestly thought it was either Jean Grey or Rogue.
That's the other one. That was the other big consensus, is that it was Jean Grey or Rogue. No, it was Siren, who is the daughter of Banshee. Banshee is an Irish mutant.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Daughter of Banshee.
Absolutely.
Right when I read that, I was like, you know what? I should have seen that. I'm a dumbass. Why did I not see that? Because I forgot Banshee had a fucking daughter.
Duh.
There's so much comic book knowledge that you forget. Sometimes it's like, God damn it, I forgot about that.
Yeah, for real. Then we got that match, and then
Cody and Dom.
We had the World Heavyweight Championship match between Finn Balor and Seth freaking Rollins.
Right now we're live on TikTok.
Oh, good.
Now we are. But yes,
we're live on Rollins,
running it back from 7 years ago. Seth freaking Rollins, Finn Balor, World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
I still think the first match was better, and I'm not saying that because they're like, oh, they're younger, they have more energy. No, the first match was still better. I really think that I'm watching this match because I had to watch it later, and I'm watching it, and I'm just looking at it like, Finn, you are a step and a half behind. Are you okay? Because Seth is just going, and Finn just looks like he's kind of sluggish.
Well, I mean, Finn in a way should have had like a bit of an adrenaline rush advantage anyway, because he spent the entire week trying to completely dismember Rollins.
which is why I looked weird to me. And that's why I'm asking myself, you look sluggish. Are you okay? This is not how you're supposed to be. With the way that you've been built up for this match, you should be going bang, 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 bang. And you're not.
Bang, 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 bang.
That's what he said.
Bang, bang, bang with the trolley.
Bang, 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 bang. Pop style.
And that was me last night. Ha!
2 nights ago.
Yeah, but then Seth retained. But that was only because Damian Priest came to the ring with the briefcase. And I'm like, oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why
that's-
Damian, that right there, that's why Damian winning Money in the Bank is good, because it's gonna create a story.
Between
There's a
Finn
story
and Damian.
around that.
Like
Mhm.
right around the point that Finn was about to go up and hit the coup de grace. Right before he did, Damian stood up. He looked over it. Finn looked over and he's like, what the hell are you doing? Get out of here. I have this match, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know what the heck it was. But for some reason the whole thing backfired. Seth retained, and now we've got tension between Finn and Seth and Finn and Damian now.
Well, Finn and the Judgment Day. Because you got to think, a couple weeks ago, Finn was talking to JD McDonough.
Oh, you mean Finn Balor Light? No, wait, I'm sorry. It's JD Mc. Don't Google me.
Yeah.
Or
Jordan Devlin?
or is it Jordan Devlin? I don't know.
It's Jordan Devlin.
Yeah, it's yeah. I thought it was Jordan Devlin. No,
Oh, wait, you can't say that. There's allegations. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is that bad?
Yes. There
Like
are allegations that are still being
dispute.
pending.
Domestic dispute problems.
Anyways.
But yeah, I mean that stuff happened, setting up another great storyline, like we said. And now we get to the main event. The Bloodline Civil War. Who is truly the ones? Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Holy shit, what a match.
Just goes to show you Roman Reigns can't win a match without somebody's interference from the outside.
Yep.
I mean, then again, Jay, the time that Jay has spent really kind of like as the right-hand man, main event Jey Uso, he's seen how to get out of certain situations, because that one kick out that Jay did, he hit Roman with the low blow.
But hold up, if you remember, when Jay was first introduced for the Bloodline, the way to get him in, Roman hit him with the same low blow, the same one that Jay hit him with, and that's what made him enter the Bloodline. So his way of saying out was, "You remember what you did to me? I'm gonna do it to you." Bang.
Yep. And then after 3 long years of tyranny, finally.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little promo here on this one.
Hold on. Before you do that, Matt Flores on TikTok. No.
All right, my turn. Cutting a little promo. Finally, after 3 years, the tribal bitch is finally down by the new tribal chief himself, Jey Uso. And Roman Reigns, if you're watching, I got 2 words for you. Suck it!
No. Jey Uso still the right-hand man to the real tribal chief. Jey Uso.
Jimmy's not gonna take it though, so Jay will.
None of them are.
None of them.
They cut that promo Monday before and said, "I don't want that shit. Give it to
Uso.
baby brother."
Yeah. You want to be tribal chief? Hell no.
Oh no!
Yo, Uso, what up? You want to be tribal chief? Hell no.
No.
But I know somebody that should.
Solo,
No, baby, bro.
Solo,
Solo,
Solo.
solo.
And Solo like, He's just like, just not me, man. Not me, bro. Not now.
And then out of nowhere we hear, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
No.
Ha.
The real tribal chief is here, ladies and gentlemen."
Wait, what? No, all of a sudden you just hear, get up, fly today.
You know what would be hilarious? It honestly is this. Let's say we do Roman versus Jay at SummerSlam.
Hell yeah, Matt.
And Jay once again beats him. Roman's just down in the ring. He's just like, he's in the ring crying like a little baby, all hurt and everything, and then the lights go out.
Yeah.
Then the lights go out. Then the lights pop back on, and the Fiend is staring him in the face.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That who needs to take the title off of him.
The Fiend is staring him in the face, and just like, bye. And all you hear is the Bray Wyatt laughter. That's how it ends on the pay-per-view. But if you're there live, the lights shut off again, and then Bray's gone. That sets up his next opponent.
I mean, like,
And then also
if
says
you
Bray
were at
Wyatt
the show,
back.
you get the laugh from the Fiend. The lights go out again. You just hear,
Yeah, because
But
if like, do you guys remember who he won the title from originally? That would make so much fucking sense.
well, here's the crazy part about that. Recently, WWE.com updated their roster, and they put The Fiend on the roster. Now, they didn't say whether for SmackDown or Raw, but they put The Fiend instead of Bray Wyatt, instead of the whole Uncle Howdy thing they had.
Huh.
Which I would still love to go back to that, because I know we did not get enough time with that. We did not.
yeah.
I want to see where that would have finished. I want to see where that led off to. I really do. So, listen, I'm glad they're going to bring back The Fiend, because everybody loves The Fiend, but I still want to see where that was leading.
Yep.
So yeah, Money in the Bank was pretty fucking good this year though.
That was really good. The crowd.
It was like
really
the
made it.
first good Money in the Bank in about 5 years.
Yeah.
Yo, I still can't get over one thing from Money in the Bank, and that was Samantha Irvin. Like when she's announcing the contenders in the women's ladder match.
You addressed
that on Twitter. First, representing the Judgment Day, Bayley. I'm like,
I was
what?
dying, and Canna didn't know what I was talking about the whole time because
I didn't even hear that.
yeah,
she said
that's what I was
representing the
talking about
Judgment
on the
Day,
group chat.
Bayley, and I'm like, I beg your
What?
pardon.
Yes, on the
Spoiler
group chat,
alert.
Saturday night, I was on the group chat. As soon as she did it, I resaid what she said, and nobody replied. I was like, they probably didn't get it.
No, I saw it. I'm just like, wow, he actually did.
And she addressed it
Spoiler
on
alert.
Twitter. She addressed it on Twitter. She said, "I
Yeah.
blame that all on mommy."
Yeah,
And then
because now
Rhea
there's
replied
literally a
and was
love
like,
triangle between Rhea Ripley, Kathy Kelly, and Samantha Irvin. It's hilarious.
great.
It's so funny. I mean, then again, there was a house show where Rhea started like looking like she was trying to kiss up to Samantha Irvin, and the person holding the camera was looking at Rhea and they're looking back at her there and back. And
What
I'm
did you
like,
think of that?
and
I
I'm
kind of
like-
liked it.
I'm like, Rico, you better get your girl in check.
And then what'd you think of that? I kind of liked it. And that's what she said was, I kind of liked it.
And she's
And I'm
like,
thinking to myself, Ricochet, you need to get your girl and you need to talk with Dom. You need to borrow that girl for a night. Ricochet, you have an opportunity, sir.
yeah, and just so you know, I did not have a foursome with those people because I was up all night.
Yeah, I call it TikTok.
Ricochet is about to give those girls a 6:30 splash.
Woo! What do you be laying it on his back on them though? That's a 630 centon.
Yeah,
Give him
yeah.
639.
He does a 6:30. He does a 6:30.
639.
He does
Oh,
a
6 plus
6:39.
oh yeah. 6 plus 3
69.
equals
639.
Tribute.
Oh my goodness. Is he in
So
the chat?
next up on the docket is going to be SummerSlam. Okay, anybody know what to think of All In? We still haven't had a match announced.
No, yeah, we still haven't had a match announced, but I feel like
And they got
I think-
they got 3/4 of the tickets sold.
well, I mean, the thing is, Saraya has already confirmed on Twitter that she is definitely going to be at All In, and they're saying that Jamie Hayter should be ready for All In as well.
Okay.
I mean, I'm already interested. Right, I'm already interested right there because hey, this is Jamie Hayter we're talking about. Like,
I know the big thing now, the big topic is a CM Punk match and a Kenny Omega match. Like, do they fight each other or do you have two separate matches for them? And if so, who do you have for Kenny? Who do you have for CM?
yeah. Oh, man.
I mean that's I think for Kenny, I really think run it back again and go ahead and grab Will Ospreay.
I mean, Will Ospreay
Ospreay's home.
England.
Yeah, run it back again. Let them do their little trilogy here for this year. Because they did Wrestle Kingdom, now they did Forbidden Door. Now let them have All In at Wembley, and Ospreay retains.
Listen, I think Ospreay should just beat the shit out of Kenny Omega every night.
Listen, Ospreay retained would be fine by
Ospreay
me.
should become AJ Styles and Omega
Not
beat
more.
John Cena. You know what I'm going to do on 4th of July? Beat up Kenny Omega. You know what I'm going to do on Easter? Beat up Kenny Omega. You know what I'm going to do on Christmas? Open my presents, drink me a pint, and beat up Kenny Omega.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that's what Will Ospreay should do. Just every
So,
time
okay.
Kenny Omega beat the shit
So
out.
we're in agreement that Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, third bout would be a good match. What would be the best match for CM Punk?
The one he's ducking.
Kenta.
Okay. You instantly said the one he's ducking, and that's not what came to mind.
What other ones he ducking?
Samoa
He's
Joe.
ducking Kenta. Oh,
Hangman
Joe, that's
Adam
happening.
Page.
That's gonna happen. Fuck Hangman. Hangman is like the middest motherfucker on AEW. I'm sorry.
But he's afraid of Hangman.
Screw the Hung Bucks.
But he's afraid of Hangman.
He's not afraid of Hangman. He just don't want to lose his job again.
No, he's afraid because he's like, he hit me too hard. Nah, dude. I think that's the one he's ultimately ducking. Is Hangman Adam Page. I don't think he's ducking Kenta because Kenta said no because that was originally going, and Kenta is the one that said no. Samoa Joe's literally going to happen on Saturday.
Yeah.
That match is gonna.
Kenny, I mean, if it is CM Punk versus Kenny, that's fine.
If
But-
CM Punk beats Samoa Joe, CM Punk is
I don't
winning
think-
the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah.
CM Punk needs to have nonstop people brought in for him because there's nobody actually gonna work with him.
Who? Punk?
Yeah, there's
I got
nobody.
one person that might work with him. That might be
The only
willing
people
to.
that are gonna work with him are his friends, and they're not gonna work against him.
I think I got one person that might be willing to work with him, and you can actually get a good match out of them. Daniel Garcia.
That'd be great.
Ooh.
Daniel Garcia versus CM Punk. Just let them have a match. Because, again, like you just said, throw new people at CM Punk. Daniel Garcia is somebody new for CM Punk.
Also,
And
he
he's
needs
got
to have a
enough
match
music.
with Jericho too.
But hold up, did they ever have a match in WWE?
Yeah, they had a whole.
Then
feud.
you don't need one.
They had a whole feud in WWE.
Then you don't need one.
Broke a Jack Daniels bottle on his head and then fell.
Okay, yeah, you
Well,
don't need
yeah,
one.
but like on Dynamite though, Don Callis was talking to Jericho about joining the Don Callis family.
Ew.
I think Jericho's time is almost up. I think we're coming towards retirement for him.
What's funny about Jericho though is when Don Callis brought up, "Will you join the Don Callis family?" All Jericho said to that was, "Maybe." Because now it's already been made official. We are getting the Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club / Don Callis family at Blood and Guts.
And each of them need a fifth partner.
Yep. And you know what? I was actually, after Dynamite, I was talking with Anthony Blackwell Jr. and a few other people. What if, for the Elite, that fifth member they need is Kota Ibushi?
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
That'd be cool.
Mm.
But,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The Golden
It's
Lovers.
like
the Golden Lovers.
Ibushi's not as good as he was.
yeah, and he's
I'm just
been
saying.
like off for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Kota Ibushi is not looking like Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, you're right. They're not really
gonna
the
be-
Golden Lovers of this era
You're gonna
anyway.
have-
The Golden
you're
Lovers of
definitely
this
gonna have
era
Adam.
right now are Adam Cole and MJF.
You're gonna have Eddie. You're
Well,
gonna
no,
have-
Eddie's not. Eddie's
Eddie's
not
not.
Blood and Guts
Oh.
because on New Japan's Independence Day pay-per-view,
Oh, I know he won
He
the
he
title.
became the New Japan never open weight champion.
And he looked just like this.
Strong open weight champion after defeating
Yeah.
Kenta. And he's going to be participating in the G1
In the G1.
Climax. He's participating in the G1 Climax. Ayo, pause.
Oh, the climax.
The tournament's called the G1
I-
Climax, but I'm like, hey, yo, pause. Like,
I get
what?
At first, they didn't get over.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, the G1 Climax, he wants to win that. And that has been that's his dream this year is to win that. So I'm definitely wanting Kingston to win the climax, the G1, but Eddie's not going to be there. Honestly, I think if you want to add members from New Japan, Tomohiro Ishii for Blackpool would be a good fifth member.
Oh, the man with no neck?
Yes, the man with no neck. And then
his head sits on his shoulder, so he never wears a turtleneck.
Well, what's the one guy that was in the tag match at Forbidden Door 1 against Sting and Darby? Not the tall motherfucker. I know his name.
Hikuleo or
The other guy.
Tama Tonga?
No, from Bullet Club. The white guy from Bullet Club.
El Fantasma?
Yes.
David Finlay?
El Fantasma was actually at Forbidden Door for the pre-show. El Fantasma had a match with Stu Grayson, who currently is the third member of The Righteous with Vincent and Dutch right now.
El Fantasma was also excommunicated out of Bullet Club recently.
Oh, shoot! No
I got
more
one.
Mayor Club, damn!
Hold up, I got one. We don't have to get this guy from New Japan. We have to borrow him from Impact, I think, at the moment. Chris Bay for the Elite.
I
Why
can
would
see
you
Bay
split up
trying to help
ABC?
out.
Why would you split up ABC?
They're going to.
Chris Bay is a Bullet Club member.
Once their contracts are up, they're coming to AEW and joining Bullet Club Go.
So why not?
I just hope they come into Bullet Club Gold and get rid of the guns.
No. Don't get rid of the guns yet.
Path boys.
Don't get rid of the guns yet. Set them up to bring in the Elite to Bullet Club Gold. Offer them up as tribe, or what is it called? What am I thinking of?
Tribute.
Tribute. There you go. Thank you.
I volunteer as tribute.
Tribute the fucking guns and bring in all of the elite and make Bullet Club Elite on AEW and make it the NWO of the new generation on TBS.
I mean, but then
Before you do that,
think
before you-
like if they did something like All In, that they would actually do a Bullet Club Civil War, like Bullet Club Gold versus Bullet Club OG with David Finlay.
a blood and guts match.
Yes.
That would be brilliant.
And then after the end of the match, they basically throw their bullshit aside and go, "What the hell are we been fighting for? We're
Let's
all
take this
Bullet
company."
Club members."
Because
That's
literally,
when they would do the whole like NWO.
like literally, if you did Bullet Club OG versus Bullet Club Gold, it'd be like NWO Hollywood versus NWO Wolfpack.
Uh huh.
Mhm. Or NWO Elite versus NWO B Team.
B team, go, go, go.
Yeah.
But you know who else was excommunicated from Bullet Club that could eventually make their way over?
Adrenaline in my soul.
The whole real bloodline. Haku's children.
G-O-D.
Ain't nobody
Rules of
realer than
Destiny.
Gorilla.
I
Well,
would
if
rather
they-
see Geo. Okay, if you're gonna do that, give me a tag team match between FTR and have them have a mystery opponent. And we
I
have
would
no
love to
idea
see
who it
them
is.
take the
No
titles.
idea. And then it's Gorillas of Destiny versus FTR.
Gorilla's Destiny is AD. Listen, Tony Khan needs to stop fucking around. He's got money. Like it was great back when he was able to just be like, "Hey, Vince is fucking you. Come on over." You can't do that no more. But you got Gorillas of Destiny just sitting at home right now. They haven't been on any fucking New Japan in a minute. You got people in New Japan that are contracts are coming up. Bring them over and you're working with them anyways. Stop thinking that you can go back to that era. It's not going to happen no more. Because eventually Vince is not going to be there no more and them doors going to be shut.
This is not ROH. 2014 to 2018.
Yeah.
Right.
This is not that version of ROH. What you need to do is you need to be more like NXT 2017 to 2019.
Yes.
2019.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's
Ring
what
of
you need
Honor
to be
should be their
showcasing.
fucking NXT.
And where will
Ring of
that?
Honor should be the Ring of Honor.
No,
and where-
I'm saying
and where-
like it'll still be Ring of Honor. It'd be Ring of Honor 100%. But that's where you debut your next generation talent. Your big signings.
Your
Don't fucking
developmental
let them
brand should
just
be
come
ROH.
in. Don't let them come in to fucking AEW unless they got some kind of name behind them.
Or they can garner the fan base behind them.
Or if they've already brought their fan base with them. And make Ring of Honor that place where you build them up for months, years, fucking however long you want. And then you eventually bring them up.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great. And then I know they got rid of which one was it? Dark is gone or Elevation?
Dark and Dark Elevation.
Okay, they're both gone. Good. Get rid of Wednesday or not Wednesdays. Get rid of Fridays. No need for Rampage.
There was not a need for Rampage when they began.
Exactly.
The moment they put it at 10 o'clock on a Friday night, they doomed themselves.
Yeah, nobody's home on a Friday. I mean,
Put it on
wrestling fans
Thursday.
are because we're fucking.
Put it, and now Impact wants to do pay-per-views on Fridays. Nobody's fucking watching Rampage.
Why would you put a pay-per-view on a Friday?
I don't know. Don't look at me. Look at Impact. They put them on Fridays or Saturday nights, which the Saturday nights get more viewed than the Friday nights because the
Impact
Friday night
should be-
starts at 8, and it's either Roman Reigns and the Bloodline to see what goes on with that story, or Impact pay-per-view.
Which
I
one's
think
free?
you know which is winning.
The free one.
Exactly.
Impact should go back to a weekly pay-per-view anyways, because then they can make the revenue back.
Honestly, uh, they need to do something about their production more than anything else. Is their production, because don't get me wrong, they have the matches, but it's literally if I could like it's the same look that it has been for the past 3 years. There is
Since the
nothing that
pandemic, they've been
right,
in the same building since the pandemic, and
and they
so
haven't
is
gotten out of it.
NXT.
But NXT changed their look of what it looks like a little bit. They've changed it
NXT needs
enough.
to go back to arenas though.
They are, but only for the pay-per-views.
That's dumb.
So, but Impact needs to completely change their entrance ramp. Like
Yeah.
it just looks. It really does look like a regional promotion.
It really sucks that Tony fumbled on that one.
He fumbled so fucking hard because I was watching Impact when Kenny was over there.
Yeah.
Like,
They were bringing eyes
you
back
had
onto
it.
that company. Why didn't you pay in? You wanted to buy Ring of Honor and do nothing with it for 6 months. You could have had Impact that already has its own television deal, everything. Keep pushing it and then put money into it. Bring it back. Then you got more competition against fucking McMahon. Like, come on, man. Like,
You could have given
Tony
you
doesn't
could have
have a
given
mind for the
Impact like
wrestling.
a better deal. You could have had them been able to get a better deal than what they're at on Access. You
They
could have
could have
helped
stayed on
there.
Access for the next year or however long their contract is, because that'd be smart publicity for Tony. Because then he ain't got to pay for television for the first year or year and a half or however long they're on Access for. And then once that contract is over, shut down the like we're gonna be changing, and we'll announce where the next show will be on and when it'll be on Dynamite. Wait like 3 months. All right, it's gonna be on TBS on fucking Tuesdays or yeah, put it on Tuesdays
Actually,
Go
I just
against
put them back
fucking
on Thursdays. They've been
NXT.
on Thursdays.
or Thursdays, whichever one you want. I mean, if Tony wants to keep fucking putting NXT down, then put your developmental. That could have been your developmental.
Yeah.
Like, Tony needs to realize these smaller companies that he's buying, either fucking merge them in and get rid of them, or use them for your
I don't-
talent to build and grow.
I think the Coke is finally starting to get to him.
No, he's a wrestling fan. He's not a wrestling promoter.
But he's not a wrestling nerd behind the scenes.
No, he's
Like-
not a promoter. There's a difference. That me, you, Phil, and well, Sleepy Phil are we're fans. And if we had a company, we'd probably make way more mistakes than he has. But that's because, like I've said since day one of AEW, Tony Khan is just one of us fans playing with wrestling toys, but they're alive and doing shit.
And he still treats them as their toys. And
Yeah.
the problem is, dude, you got a whole bunch of media stuff right here. And if you really look around, you have everything at your disposal.
Yes.
Because, yes, WWE has more money than you, but they're not allowed to use it like you can.
He can promote every time the Jaguars play, he can promote during the game. Like,
You know,
literally just put a fucking big ass AEW sign on the field.
Here's what he could do. Here's what he could do. If he wants to create another thing for AEW, okay? Like another dark or rehash dark or dark elevation. Save your Jaguars tickets, because every week here at Daly's Place we have AEW Dark. If you
Yeah.
bring your ticket back from the Jaguars game, you get 50% off your ticket.
Or you get free admission.
I wouldn't do free admission. Not with the Jaguars ticket.
He's already made the money though, so fuck it.
That's his dad's money. That's not his money.
That's true.
That's daddy's money.
for now.
You bring them
Until
in.
Daddy's gone.
You bring them in
Yeah.
through Daddy's ticket, and you still make half the money.
Mhm.
But
I
you
mean, they're
can.
giving them out at fucking. If you bought a hamburger, there's like a Happy Meal type thing going on for a while.
Yep.
I don't remember where it was, but there was a sign that says if you buy a hamburger and fries, you get some kind of either free or discounted tickets for one of the
AEW.
pay-per-views. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like, wow.
Yeah, he's
Are you
pulling some
desperate? Or
like he was pulling some WCW late '90s type shit where they were just
Yeah.
giving tickets away.
But like that's what you could do there. You want to have a bit of a developmental brand. You have Daly's Place right there.
Mm-hmm.
You have the fan base grew in Jacksonville. When is the last time you've been to Jacksonville?
Phil would be able to tell us if he was asleep.
Nah, I'll watch them.
I think it's been a year and a half since they've been in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Like that's your fan base grew because of the pandemic, and utilize it. That's yours. That's totally your field. That's your home.
Like I said, you have Ring of Honor. There's no reason to make another show. Put Ring of Honor on. Put them on Fridays. Take fucking Rampage off. Put ROH and make that your developmental. And make it as awesome as you can, and stop fucking not using it.
But I need my money, so I need you to pay $10.99 to watch it on Thursdays.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's fucking stupid.
Like, okay, you have a deal with Warner Brothers Discovery Media. Can you not look at them and just go, can we put it on?
Yeah, we could.
Can we put it on? Like, they have all access already on HBO Max.
Like, my thing is, like, how does Ring of Honor not have one show on television? But you had 2 on YouTube for AEW and 3 now on television for AEW. Like, it's like he got the Ring of Honor. You know how you bought,
and then didn't know what to do.
When you were a kid, you got one of the rings, right? And you had to get in my childhood, I had to get every ring. I had the WCW ring, the WWF ring, the ECW ring.
Right.
I played with them all. He put the Ring of Honor one up on the shelf because it cost a little more. And he brings it down once in a great blue moon, but he makes people pay for it. Like, he's that fucking kid down the block type shit. Like, I don't want to play with him no more.
Yeah,
but he also has all the best toys in the world, so I do want to come over here and there.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You have my favorite. You have Adam Cole, so
I can like.
Adam Cole and MJF is fucking hilarious.
Adam Cole, MJF, fucking Miro,
Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Andrade El Idolo. You know what? I've come to like Orange Cassidy. I did not at first when I first saw him. Cassidy has grown on me, and I really do like him. John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli.
Yes. Homegrown for me. My favorite homegrown wrestler on AEW is Taz's son. Hook. Hook is fucking amazing. He just needs to cut his hair and stop with this, like we said about earlier. You start, stop shits.
Mm-hmm. I say my favorite is Jungle Boy.
Or turn him into Sora. Like, make him cosplay as Sora every week.
Heel.
Come out with the Keyblade and everything.
Donald, use your fucking magic.
Oh my god. Donald Duck was so annoying in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So was Goofy.
Hey, Mickey. Uh-oh. There's a demon in there.
No, this is good. Phil, if you want to go ahead and leave, That's
You're
why
good, brother.
us-
You're
we're
good,
gonna-
brother.
We're gonna at about me and him are gonna wrap it up in about 6 more minutes.
You're good. You're good, brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
Welcome
basically
to
gonna count.
Blazing Canna, motherfuckers.
Canna, welcome to Blaze and Canna. Oh dear God, this is
Yeah.
Blaze and Canna. Blaze and Canna watch wrestling.
Oh. Where we're gonna this tag team right here is gonna be invading somewhere soon. We're not gonna say where.
No, it's
but
not. No, it's not.
On the 19th, yes, we are.
Oh, yeah, we are. Where the fuck are we invading again? Some bitch ass motherfucker's house?
One of our brothers' podcasts.
Oh, yeah. So that motherfucker's house. Yeah, we're invading his place. We're gonna gang up on him and we're gonna go bop, 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 bop. We're gonna beat him up like Ben Majera.
We're gonna. You're gonna give him the X Factor. I'm gonna hit him with Outside's Edge. We're gonna tag him with Free Talk Wrestling and dip.
We'll put it on his back, FTW, and get the hell out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony Khan is one of them people who's just like, I don't get him.
I mean, I get it, but then I can get it for one moment, and then the next moment I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? What the
Like,
hell
yeah.
is wrong with you? What are you doing? For
Like,
instance, the CM Punk thing. Just CM Punk. Bringing him
Not
back.
That just not just at the fucking shit he lets MJF say. Like what?
I'm gonna let that go. No. MJF is good at selling. So fucking good.
I know he is, but it's like Tony needs to say something. He needs to be like, hey, next time you talk shit about my fucking company, I'm finding your ass.
You know what? Tony needs to be Vince.
Yes.
We need Austin and Vince. Tony and
But here's the
MJF.
thing, Tony's got to play face because MJF's a way better heel. There's no way Tony could be a fucking heel. Hey,
Hi,
Storm.
Tony.
Me. Fucking high, though.
See, I don't know. I think Tony could play a heel, but I honestly, to be completely honest, I think he'd have to be coked out of his mind.
That's the only way. Like, yeah, he would have to play like a fucking paranoid cokehead.
Yeah.
It's like,
Which
they're out
he
to
could
get
do.
me, and I'm gonna fuck this place up now.
Like,
Tony Montana
everybody thinks
style.
he's cokehead. Roll with it, dude. Roll with it. Roll,
Yes.
even if you don't, even if you're like, it's a complete lie, it's not real, it's not true. Roll with it. And let the hair come out like it's all on the side, parted, sticking up, and just be like, this is my fucking company, you son of a bitch. If you say something like that again, you're gonna be fired.
And then make it like you gotta have that corporation team. So then like don't make it with fucking people that have like don't know John Moxley, know any of that shit. You gotta have your pillars
Yeah.
as your team besides MJF. And replace MJF with Hook. Make Hook the assassin of the fucking team. Because then you got Taz being a heel commentator.
Okay, so hold up. You would split MJF into two on this one. So the fight side would be Hook. The mic side, Ricky Starks.
Yes. Or you just
There's
bring-
another good homegrown talent.
You just bring back fucking Team Taz. Because
Yes.
that group ended way too early, in my opinion. I'm sorry. There was no reason to end fucking Team Taz.
It was getting a little stale, but that's mainly because Brian Cage wasn't doing anything. You were doing nothing with the FTW title. You had Ricky there. He wasn't getting a push. Hook's just standing around. And then you added Powerhouse Hobbs, and it's like, okay, but you guys aren't doing shit. Great, great faction. You guys can talk. You guys can beat the crap out of each other, but you ain't doing shit.
That's Tony's fault. He does not know
Exactly.
how to book a fucking... And that's
He
crazy, because he has...
He doesn't know how to make a story.
Like, why is AEW the only place that has, like, 19 fucking factions?
And none of them can make a story.
No. There's never a full story arc.
We're
the
finally
only one
getting one.
The only two are the fucking Elite and Jericho. Appreciation. That's the only two.
Blackpool
The rest of
Combat
them-
Club and the Elite is a good storyline right now,
Yeah.
but that's all they've got. And then the turmoil of the Elite is also a good one.
Yeah.
Like again, it's the same one, but this is your first big foray at a story instead of just throwing matches at us.
I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago. Somebody asked to make a faction and name people, and I made one. Like I put a faction together on like a logo type shit, and my faction was the Taz, Team Taz 2.0. I would have gotten rid of Brian Cage off Rip, replaced him with Eddie, kept Hook, got rid of Starks, and kept Powerhouse, and then replace Stark with Samoa Joe.
That's a lot of big boys.
That's what I mean. But the thing
I
is, like, Taz
would've-
has connections with everybody but Eddie.
Okay, I would have replaced Ricky Starks with Ethan Page. Because Ethan has more of that mean streak than Ricky does.
He does.
Ethan
but
could
his-
keep up.
His character, I was thinking of more of like kind of a gang.
Mhm.
So like,
Think about it. Ethan could be the
I-
mouthpiece.
yeah, he can also be the fucking jock guy though. That
Right.
they beat
But he
the
could be
shit
the
out of.
mouthpiece until Eddie's had fucking enough, and then he takes it
Yeah.
out of his hand. All right, I'm done here. Sit down. Sit down. You motherfuckers! Get your ass out here!
Oh, that's another thing. Them two don't get along. So in storyline, them two are actually friends in real life. Like I've seen them do shit in real life together, but
Mhm.
in storyline, they fucking hate each other.
But you can okay, clearly Tony doesn't know what he's doing storyline. So of course, one week we can go, oh no, they hate each other, and then the next week we're fine. We can do a Vince McMahon pulling thing right there, and nobody will. Yes, people will be the wiser, but nobody will fucking care.
Hey, but
Give it 3 weeks.
to be honest, now that I think about it, now I would replace Ricky Starks with fucking Swerve Strickland.
God damn, there you go.
Because him and Powerhouse could be a fucking badass tag team. You got Hook as FTW champion. That's your assassin / money ticket. So don't let him get hurt.
Right.
And then you got Joe. That's your other assassin. Big assassin.
See, you've got Swerve and Hobbs as one team, and you have Eddie and Joe as another.
Yeah.
And then you have Hook right there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Eddie. Yeah.
Like, dude, just think of Eddie and Joe as a team. Like,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done. Like, and if you tell me that this team's going to lose to any other team, I'm going to look at you and go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And what are you smoking? I
Yeah.
have cannabis right here, but what the hell are you smoking?
You know who I would love to see eventually before they're done make the jump to AEW? Kevin Steen. Just one time. Because I want to see Kevin Steen v. Samoa Joe v. Kingston.
Oh.
Have always been my indie darlings. So I want to see that one day. One time.
And then we can have El Generico against Adam Cole.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be Generico. It can't be fucking Sami Zayn.
Oh my god.
I love
Dude.
how WWE is finally like acknowledging that. The El Generico storyline.
Hey, you're finally allowed to because somebody's not in full creative control anymore.
Right. That and like Sammy's broken the fourth wall too many times.
Sammy always breaks the fourth wall.
You could have asked me about AEW. Yeah, I would love to see him make the move. Also, I would love to see King Puma one time. You know, you
Duh. I think we're more likely to see King Puma in WWE before we see him in AEW.
I want to see him versus Daniel Garcia and not Callahan, Sammy Guevara. Especially
I
him.
want to see him in Darby.
God, Darby's like a given one, but like those like sneaker bangers would be him and Garcia or him and
What's his name? What's his name from Top Flight?
the one that's hurt, Dante Martin.
Dante Martin.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit, Dante Martin and Ricochet.
Yes.
Those two could have a fucking hell of a oh my god. Yes.
Like if we ever had to, if I wanted to book a fucking real Forbidden Door, the WWE versus AEW shit, I think that would be one of them. And like I said, the Samoa Joe, Kevin Steen, and Eddie.
2 matches.
That's my 2 matches.
2 matches I got for you with Ricochet. One is WWE, one is AEW. We can run one of them back. But I need to figure out a storyline for it, and I just don't know one right now. Rey Mysterio versus Ricochet.
Yes.
Run it back. Run it back.
Turn Ricochet heel.
And then if he ever goes to AEW, run it back. Ricochet versus Will Ospreay.
That
Run it back.
Moxley would have a great match with. Not Cero Romero, but his brother.
Oh!
Fucking Phoenix versus.
Done. Stop. I got one better. Ricochet versus El Hero del Vikingo.
Man, yeah.
Like Kingo versus Ricochet.
Up and get dementia at least or something. So he's not.
Dude.
Oh, because I
Concussion.
100% can see Triple H saying, "This is enough. I see what Tony's doing. This can help us. We can stop this war shit and begin the actual collaboration.
The
Bring
best
us together again."
way for them to do it is to use the companies that are not being utilized, which is CMLL and Impact.
Mhm.
And if I was Triple H, I would talk my ass off. I would look at them and just go, is there any way we can work? I'll stop working with CMLL. Is there any way we can work with AAA?
Yeah.
With AAA. You want to start getting into a different market.
That's actually
You want to start going down there to that market too.
that's
Get
already
it.
works though. That
As
started back at Mania.
I would like to.
And had a long conversation.
Think of something like this. Vikingo debuts at the Royal Rumble. But he was just on AEW last month.
Or you could have somebody just pop, like, you let Mickey James come back. Why can't you start doing that shit? Like, let one entrance, both male and female, be a Forbidden Door entrance from any company. Any. They could come from New Japan. They could come from Impact. They could come from MLW. They could come from fucking Clash. They can come from the one.
You know the one that would get everybody just like, holy shit. We hear the lights go down. Look in my eyes. What do you see? Yeah, there's the one that gets everybody like, are you fucking serious?
No, this is how you do that one even better. You have they're serenading the fuck out of him. A competent personality. They would stop serenading that'd be the first time that. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, you made him stop.
Nah, I was reading the comment. That's my coworker.
Your coworker.
Anyways, they stopped singing or serenading Seth Rollins just to
Mhm.
see how a captive personality. He comes out there and just looks at his watch.
It's clobbering time.
Oh, soon, and walks back out. Whoo! Whoo! $1 million idea right there, buddy. That's how you set up a forbidden door.
Wow. And he would walk right back in, and people would be like, "What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God! What the?" And then at number 30, he comes right back out and goes, "It's clobbering time."
Oh no, yeah, you have that before. Like, you have Seth Rollins versus whoever, and then he comes out and just stands at the stage, does this, wins the Rumble, and goes for the World Heavyweight Championship. But obviously,
I would love to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, especially after Seth calling him a cancer.
yes. And I would love to see Eddie Kingston come out one year and just fucking destroy John Cena.
I really want Eddie to redo the thing that they were trying with CM Punk.
What do you mean by that?
So it was like 2 or 3 weeks. Eddie was going after CM Punk when he came back. He was like,
okay,
this son of a... And they never... Like, he was like, I'm ready to have a match. I'm ready to fight you. And CM Punk went, okay, I'm right here, bitch. Let's go. And they never did anything.
I thought
They
had
never did anything. I would love that. Run it back. Let's finish this off. And let's let Eddie win.
No. Even better. Punk wins the Royal Rumble, right? Goes to WrestleMania to face Seth. Eddie fucking screws him.
Got it right now. CM Punk, no title. Seth Rollins, still the World's Heavyweight Championship. Eddie Kingston gets involved. Still the New Japan Wrestling strong, never open heavyweight champion.
Set up that feud.
And then they're both looking at CM Punk, and then Seth and Eddie look at each other, holding their titles up, looking at each other, and literally just do this. Put their hand up so they can't see him.
Mhm.
We don't see you, CM Punk. We're looking at each other. Fuck you.
Yeah. Where's your
And then at the same time, they look at each other, and then right at him. Flick him off.
Yeah.
I just want one moment in the match where, and this has to be from Seth. You know, I hate Pepsi. I'm more of a Coke man.
Or bust his head open with a fucking Pepsi can.
No, bust his head open with a Coke can. Bust his head open with a Coke can. This match is sponsored by Coca-Cola.
That'd be crazy, though.
No, it'd be crazy if it was sponsored by Pepsi, and then he gets his head busted open with a Coke can.
You know what would be a great match to have? The first ever Little Caesars sponsored match. Motherfucking Nick Gage versus whoever.
No. You started me to that. I immediately think WWE, so I'm thinking, oh, The Miz is going to fly into some pizza.
The Miz versus Nick Gage in the first ever Little Caesars sponsored cutter on a pole match.
Cutter on a pole match.
That's what they call them too. At Little Caesars, they are not called pizza cutters. They're just called cutters.
Pizza
you know
cutter
what they say when they need help at a register at Little Caesars? I need a bump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit. The first time I heard that, I was like, "Who's doing coke?"
I
I was like, "Where's it at?
need a bump.
The fuck?"
Well, I mean, they are based out of Detroit, so that's definitely some good slang.
They're not based out of Detroit. The first
Yes,
ever
they
one
are.
was in Garden
they are.
City.
No, they're based out of Detroit. No matter what you say, they have
Everything's
redone
Detroit,
it, and
as long as it's Michigan.
it's Detroit bullshit.
The first ever Little Caesars was founded in Garden City in 1968.
Yeah, but now they moved the headquarters to the bigger town, so
Yeah, I know exactly where. I had to go there every fucking year to go get certified to make your food, and certified to run a store, and certified for this, and certified to go scratch my balls in the parking lot.
Did you need it to? Did you have to get certified to flip the sign?
We didn't have one of those. We had like one that had a switch. So yeah, I probably had to get certified on how to hit an on and off switch. Like
So you don't
every
have some,
year, dude.
you don't have some teenager outside with the pizza with the little
Oh,
pizza
you're
thing
talking
waving
about
it.
that? No, we had.
Yeah. You need
No.
certified to get that.
No, in Detroit they don't have teenagers do that shit.
What?
We have we sponsor the special needs with that one.
That's fair. Yeah, no, it's just a local teen. It's a teenager. It's always a teenager, and you can clearly tell because I did it because I used to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time you get out there, teenager with the headphones on.
Yeah.
Teenager with
a
a
couple times. Like not in the ones where I was like, because I worked at an arena to begin with. My first ever Little Caesars was Joe Louis Arena, Little Caesars West, because there was a West and East Little Caesars because that bitch is huge.
Well, now it's
I
Little
worked there
Caesar
for
Arena.
3 seasons, from 2010 to 2013, and then I left, and I started working for normal Little Caesars about 3 years later, and I worked for that motherfucker for either 3 or 4 more years. And I was
Good
a
Lord.
manager. I was a manager, so they made me go down to the Fox Theater every year to go get food safety certified, to go take tests about the stupidest shit. Like, I had to know the whole history of Little Caesars. To this
Yeah, I would
day,
have failed.
to this day, there's this thing. It's called the Hot and Ready Promise. I have it mentally tattooed in my fucking brain, to where I know how it looks and I can tell you everything. It says, serve every customer with a smile and a perfect pizza in less than 30 minutes every time. ! Period. And the whole thing is underlined.
Okay, then we should be charging more than like $7 a pizza.
Yeah, no. Well, that's because of this fucking delivery shit. I knew that would happen. And that's why I was like, when people were like, why don't you guys deliver? Because you guys like $5 hot and readies.
Mm-hmm.
We deliver, we have to charge you more.
Yep. And now it's like a $6 hot and ready, which
Yeah.
for me it's like it's $1 more. It's not that bad.
I mean, it depends on your
It's
Little
still
Caesars.
cheap pizza.
Little Caesars out here is garbage.
I'm not gonna lie.
Domino's is a step up from Little Caesars out here, so.
Okay, out here, it is a taste bud variation because everybody is about the same.
Hmm.
Domino's is a bit of the same. Like, there was one pizza that was good here, but okay. Everybody went to it, and then it just shut down overnight.
Hmm.
Then we find out like
That
years
one.
later. Well, it was from like 6 years ago. It was
Mhm.
really fucking good. And then we found out like 2 years later, the guy who owned the place embezzled a shit ton of money.
People are stupid with that. Stupid as fuck. Why would you steal money from places?
He basically was making $1 million, almost $500,000 a night on the pizza. So then he went ahead and decided, oh, I'm going to go ahead and embezzle this in a different Ponzi ass scheme, and then I'm going to go gamble the other half.
So dumb. Look, I've had this dream since the first time I ever worked at Little Caesars, and before that, I took an economics class in high school, and they had us write a paper on planning out a business and understanding your business plan. And my business that I wanted to start was an adult Little Caesar land. I don't know if they had them down there. Little Caesars land here was like Chuck E. Cheese on crack.
The fuck is a Little Caesars land?
Look, it was.
Was that the McDonald's Playhouse?
It was it was the biggest fucking play place. It went around the whole thing, and then they had this slide that was made out of hard plastic rollers, and when you would go down it, it just make you go.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It had that. It had video games, all types of shit.
What
it was
the
like Dave and Buster's for kids. So my idea was, because it went out of business when we were children. I think I was 13 when it went out of business.
So Little Caesars tried their hand at Chuck E. Cheese and it failed.
It didn't fail. What it was the person that owned it wanted to opt out of his franchisee position to become a stockholder in Little Caesars. And they just were like, well, what are you going to do with this? Because we're not going to fund this no more. This was your money. We're not doing that. And he's like, well, fuck it. Because he only had 1 or 2 locations in Michigan. But my idea was to bring that back. Even all the big-ass Playscape. I don't care. I'm fucking 30, about to be 32 in 2 weeks. I would still go down that slide. It'd probably help my back. But not only have all the Little Caesar stuff and shit like that, but put alcoholic beverages. And now that Michigan is a pot-friendly state, I'll allow that. And you have to be 21 or over to go in. And you can play video games, get high, get drunk, and then eat pizza.
Okay, now in the center of the room, okay, is a giant pole that goes all the way from the top to the bottom. And there's no stopping. There's a hole above and there's a hole below. So every 2 hours, either the girls will be coming down the pole on an endless stream for about 10 to 15 minutes, and it'll be random girls every minute, just like so, or the guys will be coming down the poles for 10 to 15 minutes. We do it both for girls and guys. That way it's not like a Hooters-esque thing.
Yeah, but nobody really wants to see Ding Ding. Nobody pays to see Ding Ding like that.
You have enough drunk. Okay, you have enough drunk girls there.
Yeah.
They will pay to see Ding Ding. And again, you're doing it once every 2 hours. Once every 2 hours. And again, you have no idea. Is it about to be Ding Ding or titty time?
How I explain that business, because Little Caesars is easy to access. You can call their headquarters and they'll give you all their franchisee information. I knew how much it cost back then, everything, and I got an A on that fucking paper, dude.
Would you be willing to franchise one? If you had the money.
If I had that's my dream. That's my fucking dream. I want an adult Little Caesar land.
No, just a regular Little Caesars. Would you be willing to franchise one if you had the funds?
Oh yeah, it's a real quick, easy money. That's one of the only franchises that you're profitable within your first year.
Yeah.
Because back when I was doing the studies for this, it was only, I think, $175,000 to franchise.
Wow, that's not bad.
Your first year, what they do they have this thing called Blue Line. It's your where you get your flour and everything for the pizzas. They allow you to use Blue Line for a year for free to immediately pay off everything you had to do to get the franchise going. And then after that year, you can opt into having them, you pay for Blue Line to come, or you can go find your own fucking distributor. I would pay for the Blue Line because it's how I know how to put shit together with it.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, you can still be profitable because the first 4 months of opening a franchise for Little Caesars, you make $180K off of just hot and ready's.
Damn.
That's on a slow month. If you open on October, which is like the fucking Black Friday for Little Caesars because of Halloween, you can make your profits. You can make at least a marginable profit.
I
Not
would
where
think
you're sitting happily, but enough to be like, wow, I made some money.
I would think their new Black Friday would be the Super Bowl since they now sponsor NFL.
I don't know. I wasn't working. I didn't work
Right.
there when they did that.
But I would think that's definitely the new Black Friday. Think about it. You're sponsoring the NFL.
Mhm.
Very, very big promotion, very big pizza already. Now you're sponsoring the Super Bowl.
Listen,
Everybody's watching
The
it.
only time a Little Caesars, there's only one season that Little Caesars gets slow, and it's during the summer, and that's because everybody's barbecuing. But from the beginning or the first day of school, all the way back
Yep.
until the summer, you're just slammed. Like there's days there's this thing called clopening where you come in, you open, and then you stay till close.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, me and my brother worked at a different location I worked at, but me and him had to do that numerous times because we were managers. And I to the point where like after the 4th year I was there, I told my manager, I was like, once a year I'm doing this. Don't ask me ever to do it more than once. I'm like, there's no way that's happening no more.
Well, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get tired.
That's fine. We went 7 minutes over anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couple announcements. Don't forget, we will be hosting a roast-along for Holly,
Mhm.
or roast-a-thon for Holly in August. I'm thinking the last Friday of August, which would be the 25th.
Then I will not be there.
Then we'll have to figure that one out then.
I will be at SmackDown if you're gonna do that one.
Well then we'll figure out a different date. We'll have to talk to. I'll talk to.
Like,
Right.
hey, if it works for you, then don't worry about me. Seriously, don't worry about me. If it
I
works
need a
for you
panel.
guys,
I need a panel.
well, just find somebody to replace me, and you can still have the date.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Panda.
No, because of the comment that was left on the first page, post of that. So, yeah, no.
I didn't see that comment.
Yeah, just stupid shit from the Runaway crew. But until we see you again, don't forget that every day you should be ready to be Holly strong and to suck it.